Is inflation really going down? Or does it just feel like everything is still getting more expensive? Look at your life for a second. Your groceries cost more. Gas feels expensive. Rent keeps rising. Insurance, even worse. So what's the truth? Is inflation actually falling, or is something else going on? The official story. According to the government, inflation is cooling down. The CPI, that's the Consumer Price Index, recently showed inflation at around 2.3% year over year. That's one of the lowest levels in the last 5 years. There are even independent trackers suggesting inflation is below 1%. So on paper, things look great. But here's the problem. If inflation is low, why does life still feel so expensive? Prices versus inflation. This is where most people get confused. Inflation is not prices. It's the rate at which prices change. Let me explain. If prices went up a lot in the past and now they stop rising, inflation drops, but prices stay high. So yes, inflation can fall while your cost of living stays painfully expensive. That's exactly what we're seeing today. Real examples. Let's break it down. Some things are getting cheaper. Egg prices? Down. Used cars? Mixed, but rising again slightly. Homes? Slightly lower than peak. But now look at the big ones. Rent is still going up. Health insurance? Up massively, in some cases over 20%. Beef and groceries? Rising again. So what does this mean? It means inflation is slowing down, but your expenses are still increasing. That's why it feels like nothing is improving, because for many people, it isn't.
Why inflation exists. Now, here's the deeper question. Why do we even have inflation? Simple answer, money supply. When more money enters the system, prices tend to rise. And here's something most people don't realize. Money isn't just printed, it's created through debt. Every time someone takes a loan, new money is created. Credit cards, car loans, mortgages. That's how the system grows. Part 5. The real dilemma. Now the government is stuck in a tough spot. They have massive debt. To manage it, they need lower interest rates. But lowering rates creates more borrowing, which creates more money, which can push prices higher again. So they need something very tricky. Lower rates, more growth, but without high inflation. So, is inflation falling? Yes, technically. But are prices still high? Also yes. And that's the reality most people are living in. The truth is, inflation numbers don't always reflect your daily life. Because at the end of the day, it's not about statistics. It's about how much money you have left at the end of the month. If you found this helpful, make sure to like and subscribe, because understanding money is the first step to staying ahead of it.